Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of the Franchise Tag. I am Gareth Smith and today I'm joined by a very, very special guest. We are talking to a two-time Super Bowl winner in Torrey Smith. How are you doing?
Doing great, how you doing?
I'm very good, thank you. Thanks very much obviously for coming on speaking to me today. So this week, the Eagles are in the Super Bowl again. As someone who has been here and done that, what will the guys be thinking at this point in time? What will be going through their heads?
Well, we're a little later in the week, so you kind of got your family out of the way a little bit. Once you get to Friday, it starts to feel like a real game.
Yeah.
Try to get in your game day routine. You might be able to enjoy that evening with the family, but obviously when you wake up Saturday morning, it's business. Try to be as casual as possible. For me, I try to stay away from my family more during that time. But Friday, I enjoy Friday with my family and just really try to settle in on it. It's important to stay focused on the game, but it's also important to see and experience the environment that's around you, because as a player, if you just lock yourself in a hotel the entire time, you have no idea what you're missing out on. Like, it's more than just your team and the opponent's team. There are fans of the game here from all over, and it's truly a special experience that I think every player should at least get a glance at what's going on.
And it's obviously a truly international game this day and age, with games being all around broadcast all around the world, with attendances in every country, no matter what time of night it is. How impressed are you about the growth of the game this day and age?
I love it. I actually was in Dubai for the first time.
Oh wow!
And there were NFL fans over there in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So it's really cool to see the growth of the game. I think it's a beautiful game. I'm a big soccer guy too. I play FIFA. I love it. And so I understand why it's that big globally. But I think for people to be introduced to our game, I love what the league is doing to promote it.
Obviously, we've been to the London games many, many times. We've seen the likes of Munich, Frankfurt, and now we're going to Spain, and we're going to Australia as well. Do you wish you were playing in some of those games a bit more, like the international, to see more of the world?
Oh, man, I think it's easier to say as a player that you would like to, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like my routine. So as a fan, it's cool to see. But as a player, having to go drive 12 hours and you kind of lose a day of your bye-week travel, and you're trying to, I know how I felt when I came back from Dubai. I was thrown off for about 4 days.
Yeah.
So I know you're trying to get back in your routine. It has to be a little tough. But again, I love what it's doing for the game. It's just that I love it from a fan perspective.
Yeah.
If I was a player, I'd probably be like, I don't want to do this. It's a little bit too much travel-wise.
Obviously, we'll take it back, obviously, to the current Eagles side. They've got two excellent wide receivers in A.J. Brown and Smith. What do you think of those two guys?
2 stars, 2 superstars, 2 different types. A.J. Brown reminds me of a guy that I played with by the name of Anquan Bolden.
Yeah.
Physical, strong, has a great first step. He's able to body you up on catches. Then you have Devontae Smith, who's a smooth route runner. He's elusive. He plays way bigger than his size, and he's one of the best route runners in the league. And they have 2 studs out there, and also Dallas Goedert at tight end. He's one of the best in the league. You make an argument that he is the best, but he's top 3 in the league at his position. They have, by the way, Saquon Barkley's in that team.
Yeah,
so they have everything that they need offensively in terms of star power to go get it done.
And obviously they've got a hell of an offensive line, and gives Jalen time back there. How much do you wish you were able to be part of this current Eagles team?
Oh man, I would have loved it. You know, these guys are stars, man. Great group of people. We've had the opportunity to go around and see them at practice and watch them go work, man. It's really cool to see where this team is and everything that they got going for them.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the other side. You know, not that I want them to win, being an Eagles fan myself, but I don't think you can talk about this game without mentioning Patrick Mahomes. How much of a legend is he already of the game?
Oh man, Hall of Famer if he stopped today.
Yeah.
Right. I love Patrick Mahomes. I love his demeanor. I love everything he stands for. He has that Tom Brady mentality.
Yeah.
His team is never out of it. Just watching the way he's been able to dominate this game and continue to lead his team to victories. Winning is a team stat. Yeah. And so I don't try to give all the guys all the credit, but you're able to win because he is your guy. Yeah. I think he's done an amazing job representing Kansas City.
And let's obviously talk about yourself a little. So you're a 2-time Super Bowl champion. How was it on both those times? How did you feel after both those games?
It was unbelievable. 2 different experiences. The first one being right here in New Orleans. It was really good to be back here.
Yeah.
I was younger, second year in the league. My family had never been on vacation before, so to have everybody down here was really cool. To experience that moment together. My brother had passed away that season, so it was special for my family. Then you fast forward 6 years, and we're in Philadelphia and had the opportunity to win there. And I have kids now, so it was really really cool to see them on the field and celebrate with them, and you know, it's definitely something I remember for the rest of my life.
And obviously, I do actually remember the game after. Obviously, your brother passed away, and how good of a performance you had. How much inspiration was what happened to him on that game? Because you had a hell of a game that day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just think about just your family. You know, you try not to be a distraction for your team, but you want to focus on trying to be the best you can. And so, for my family, that night after, it was just a good moment for everyone to take their mind away from what happened and really just focus on our family.
And obviously, wearing level 82, so I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you a bit more about level 82. It seems like you're doing some really good stuff in the community. Do you want to tell a bit more?
Yes, we run a rec center in West Baltimore.
Yeah.
We have a 7-on-7 program with 140 kids that use the game of football to mentor them, talk to them about their identity. Had Ed Reed on a week or two ago to talk about standards.
Nice.
It's just important for us to know that these kids know that football is a game that can help transform your life, but you use the tools that you learn from sports to help you off the field, to be a better person, to be a better leader, to hold yourself to high standards, and to understand that you play sports, right? That's not what you do is not who you are. So therefore, when they transition away from the game, they're ready for this world.
That's also quite obviously good to potentially help get that college education and all that kind of stuff.
You got to focus on the main thing. You know, I have my master's. Had my undergraduate degree at the University of Maryland. I've interned with the congressman. Done something. Interned with the financial advisor in college. And you have to do so many different things to figure out who you are and to know what you like.
Yeah, because obviously not everyone gets to do what you did.
The majority of people don't. NFL stands for not for long.
Yeah, and obviously you had a hell of a career and gone down in as one of the
Thanks so much for coming on.
Two-time Super Bowl winning wide receiver is not a bad thing to have on your resume moving forward. But truly grateful to have you on today. Absolute honour to speak to yourself, and obviously good luck to the Eagles this weekend.
Yes. Go Birds.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.